brings survivors, allies, and advocates from every community together to throw a wrench in the gears of rape culture. Together we will raise our collective voice and let it be known that we will no longer accept a broken system that has for far too long allowed the harmful effects of rape culture to shape our society, laws, and government. The organizers of this march ask for everyone here today to work together to make this event a safer space that is free of judgment and inclusive to all, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, abilities, race, age, or background. By doing this, we can provide a space for survivors to heal, be heard, and access local resources to help them in their healing process. We recognize that participating in actions such as the march can evoke many feelings and may at times feel overwhelming. If at any time you feel as though you would like the support of a therapist, we invite you to visit our Care Corner. The therapists there are LGBTQ affirming and welcome all genders. We'd like to offer our thanks to these therapists for donating their time today. All of the speeches today will be interpreted in American Sign Language. If there's an emergency, please find a member of the planning committee or volunteer wearing a red march shirt. We ask that throughout the event you look out for your fellow march participants. Here and now is the time and place to lift each other up and support those around you. 7 years ago, the March to End Rape Culture came about as a response to the Witches for Community members to make the Slut Walk more inclusive. Doing this also allowed for us to shine a greater, more broader light on the ways that each and every aspect of rape culture has seeped into our society. Rape culture goes deeper than acts of sexual violence. It is the acceptance and normalizing of sexual assault, rape jokes, misogyny, racism, transphobia, homophobia, domestic violence, slut-shaming, victim blaming, and so much more. Rape culture has been allowed into the courtrooms of this country from the very beginning. It was used to take safety nets away from sex workers and is used to determine whether or not a rapist should be given a lesser sentence because they came from a good family. Movements such as Me Too are giving much needed attention to a topic that has never truly been considered by many, and to start conversations that will shake those that are empowered by rape culture. By continuously calling it out, educating, fighting back, we can limit rape culture's reach and ultimately stop it from governing our society. The March to End Rape Culture's Planning Committee would also like to extend our appreciation and thanks to our speakers and performers. We are louder and stronger because you have agreed to share your stories and experiences with us. Thank you to all who have donated, attended fundraisers, and volunteered their time to make this day possible. Over the years, we have partnered with many community organizations that are doing the hard work that is needed to counter the effects of rape culture and support survivors. We are thankful for you being here today and for your help promoting this event. I would like to invite all the volunteers who have organized this event to come to the stage. No one? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for all of your time and dedication. I would like to give a special thank you to two of our lead organizers, Christy and Nicole. Without you, none of this would have come to fruition. Let us take a moment of silence. Let us take a moment of silence now for the lives lost and for those who have struggled and survived, including the victims of domestic abuse, intimate partner violence, sexual assault, and all other forms of violence that oppress and deny us the freedom to simply live. Thank you. Lastly, I would like to say thank you to you, yes you, to all you beautiful and wonderful people who are here today. Your showing up is the first step in bringing rape culture to an end. As individuals, we may be strong, but together we are an army of allies, advocates, and survivors who are ready for change. We are bringing our message with us as we march through the city. The city to let those who uphold the systems of rape culture know that their days are numbered. Together we are all survivors. Together we will let all survivors know that we see them, hear them, and believe them, and they are not alone. Now as you turn your focus to our amazing speakers, we ask that you listen to what they are saying so that when faced with rape culture in your life, you will have an arsenal of information to counter it. As we march here in Philadelphia today, we march in solidarity with the thousands that will be marching in DC today at the National Trans Visibility March. As we march, we will hold the names of the trans women of color who have been murdered this year in our hearts and say, not one more. Together we will march to end rape culture.